That great day for them. Now, smoking is still the North East's biggest killer. Nearly 9,000 of the region's children start smoking each year. The vast majority of smokers take up the habit as teenagers, and many of these young people will continue to smoke for the rest of their lives. Well, this week on Look North, we're asking the big question: why are we so unhealthy? In the second of our report, Stephanie Cleesby looks at the fight to stop youngsters getting hooked.
Any students caught lighting up here are quickly moved on by security. The whole campus is a no-smoking zone. In 2005, Newcastle College introduced a no-smoking policy. The college has banned smoking in all of its buildings to try and encourage students to stub out the habit. Here, sport is one of the main subjects, so the focus is on encouraging young people to lead a healthy, active lifestyle.
If it's not the nicest of days and they're in between classes and they want to go for a cigarette, they've got to walk that little bit further to get off the campus to be able to have a cigarette. So we've actually had students come to us saying, look, you know, you're helping with, I'm wanting to stop smoking, I'm finding it hard, but just that little rule has made it harder for us to smoke, which is therefore making it easier for us to stop smoking.
At a drop-in class at Northumberland College in Ashington, smokers find out about the harmful effects of cigarettes and get help to quit.
What those sort of readings mean.
Tiffany started smoking when she was just 11 years old.
Like, I never kept count, which was probably a bad idea because I think I smoked too many, about 20 or so a day. So I went to a clinic not that long ago. I started in November and haven't touched them ever since.
Well, I started when I was 14 and it was more down to who I was around. I decided to stop when I was 16 because I didn't want to smoke anymore.
18-year-old Kristen has never smoked and says she never will. She's seen the devastating effect it's had on her family.
My grandparents, they both smoked quite heavily for 50 years basically. My granddad fell down the stairs and then after that we found out he had lung cancer, but he died of pneumonia from it, because his body just packed up from it, from all the smoking and all the impact of what it had on his body. And then my grandma decided that she would stop smoking because she had developed COPD. I think it's one of the worst things that a person can do to themselves, abusing their body like that.
Earlier this year, Gateshead Council started asking smokers to stub it out in playgrounds. Continued efforts to tackle smoking seem to be paying off. In the North East, like the rest of the country, the number of youngsters smoking continues to decline. Even so, 6% of boys and 8% of girls aged 11 to 15 are regular smokers.
I enjoy it.
Are you not worried about the damaging health effects at all?
Not at the moment, but I probably will be in the future.
Are you worried about the health effects?
Yeah, definitely. I'm starting cutting down on how much I smoke a day.
Smoking makes you cool.
Are you not worried about the damaging health effects?
You're gonna die one day, aren't you?
Do you want to quit?
Yeah,
Eventually.
sometimes, but I can't. Choking for it all the time.
There's still a lot of young smokers. If a smoker starts smoking at 15, they're 4 times more likely to develop lung cancer than someone taking up smoking at 25, and 15 times more likely to develop lung cancer than someone who never takes up smoking at all. So the risks increase the younger that you start smoking as well.
With the vast majority of tobacco users starting as children, health campaigners want tougher action and standardised packaging that's less attractive to young people.
Things like this is what absolutely we need to see happening in the UK. We still have about 9,000 youngsters every year in the North East who do take up smoking. And of course the reality is for those children, if they become long-term smokers, half of them are going to die prematurely.
As the North East tries to shake off its image as the worst area for smoking, efforts continue to stop the next generation from being hooked on this deadly addiction. Stephanie Cleesby, BBC Look North.